The one thing I wanted to ask is, being as how last week when we talked about Willow, you, Rob, had not watched episode 2. Have you watched it by this point?
Yes, I have. Yes.
All right. So question, Rob. Last week when we were talking about Willow, I didn't tell you why your hopes and dreams were going to be crushed even further. But I kind of alluded to a lot of it centering around Willow and his characterization and how he comes off in episode 2.
Hints were made.
You were so steeped in Schadenfreude. You were so excited for him to just...
I know. I wanted the pain to flow. I wanted him to experience exactly.
I had an official modicum of hope. The trailer looked good, and I had heard somewhere that maybe Ron Howard was involved with this shit. It's not weighed down by its own lore. They have all the stories they can tell in this world.
I did research that Ron Howard thing. I wanted to chase that link down or that reference down. And I think he was just quoted in the last maybe 3 months as having said, I wouldn't wipe my balls with that.
Oh.
Did he really?
I think he said freckly balls. No, he didn't. No, I made that up. No. Episode 2 starts and you're all fired up. You're not fired up.
Oh yeah. I was thrilled. I was in.
You're watching it, and most of the episode, most that I recall, they didn't bring any of the cool bad guys back, did they?
No.
They didn't do fuck all.
The whole thing was Warwick, and they were running around the Nelwyn village, and he was being a wizard, and they had the big meetings and shit like that. And the whole thing was basically time to shine, Warwick. Time to get it out there. Let's see what they've done with your character, right? Tell me your experiences. What'd y'all think?
It was just weird. Everybody just kind of blah, blah, blahs their shit out. Nobody sounds like they're at all invested or interested in telling this story properly.
If you were on this show, an actor, and you were kind of excited about it, and then you read the script and saw the direction they were choosing to take certain beloved characters in, I would lose enthusiasm too. Warwick would probably want to be the Gandalf, Merlin, experienced wizard, cool, like we talked about last week. And then it seems to me like they basically took his character arc from the first movie when he was, a 20-year-old Nelwyn and transplanted it onto this movie. So he's all like, I'm a goof, I'm a doofus, I'm unsure of myself.
Well, it's hard to think up a new character. They just made him the same character.
Exactly. So the best he can have throughout this series is the same exact character arc that Ron Howard was able to summarize in about an hour and 40 minutes before. I thought it was just a cop-out and stupid and fucking silly and made me completely unenthused to see anything that Willow himself has to do. He's just the same little doofus character as he was in the first movie.
Oh, and them all shitting on him, too.
Yeah. The whole village knows he's a joke.
I wonder if he's got to learn to believe in himself.
The humans shitting on him, too. He was trying to warn them for 10 years.
Oh, I know. He'd show up and he'd be like, check me out, Sorsha. I got a goatee now.
Oh, yeah, when Evil Willow showed up, yes.
And she's like, get the fuck out of here.
But you're not a great sorcerer. And you never will be.
Damn! Stay back. I'm warning you.
Oh, you're what? Do your old disappearing pig trick?
She should have thrown him out. He was from the evil dimension.
If he wasn't a legacy character, he would not have been in this.
Oh, no, absolutely not. He's the only reason they got this show made, and now they're going to try to...
Well, it's called Willow. They kind of needed to put Willow in there.
They're going to try to Witcher him and push him into the background.
He does tick a box in that somebody would say, oh, he's a little person, therefore he's a special protected minority. But as a white male, which ultimately is what Warwick Davis is, if he wasn't still kicking about, they would have just loved to recast him as a black lesbian or something.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Willow's a lesbian.
Willow! You idiot!
You idiot, you're a lesbian.